Here in Poland, the government is gently relaxing on the lockdown, and from the 4th of May, shopping centres can open, but with limited access to the shops, of course, and parks will be open with only so many people being able to go in. The football areas will be open. They're called oligs, allowing so many people in at one time. I think the number 6. The supermarkets have been increasing the number of people to go in per square meter. The death toll in Poland at the moment, yesterday I saw, was 540 people, and this seems to be quite low compared to the rest of Europe. I wonder why that is. Is it because Poles have taken to social distancing, been responsible? Everybody's wearing masks at the moment. The government locked down quite quickly, and is that a reason why it's kept so low? I don't know. What do you think? Right below. But the numbers particularly seem to be more down in the south of Poland, in the cities, more towards the east side. Sorry, more towards the west, I'm sorry, the west side, the Poznan area, where the numbers are. Here in Ostróda, a town of about 30,000 people, I suppose, I don't know, but I've not heard of any incidents here, and people are still being cautious. I'm still wearing my mask as I go around, but for this video I've taken it off. So in Poland it's very interesting now. People are getting out a bit more, but they're being quite cautious still. The social distancing is still there. The number in the shops is still there. Everybody's wearing masks, which is nice to see. But what's interesting now is there are a few things happening here in Poland. The election is due on the 10th of May, and the opening up of shopping centres is the 4th of May. And at the moment, the ruling Peace Party seem to be the most popular. They want to do a postal vote, and they're preparing for that. There's one person who can stop who can block the elections on the 10th of May. That's Mr. Gowin, the Wacław Gowin, and he has the final say. His vote is very, very important as to whether or not these elections go ahead. They're still waiting for his decision, and the government is pushing ahead for the elections, and some people want to postpone them for another year. I don't know, what's your opinion? Should they go ahead? Should they be postponed? There's lots of talk about the constitution, what's legal, what isn't legal. I find it a little bit confusing. Maybe you can help me out below there in the comments. It's a very interesting time. The president, Mr. Duda, is still very popular. Some people say he is responsible for the fact that we have low numbers here in Poland, 550, in a population of 40 million people. What do you think? What do you think? It's obviously every death is a tragedy. And in the end of April, the Supreme Court judge will retire, and there will be a new judge coming in, and there will be a system to find that new judge. The reason why I'm now is symbolic is because I'm actually outside the courthouse here in Ostróda. The rather magnificent building behind me is the courthouse. I just thought I'd show that to you. It's quite beautiful. So yeah, so there'll be a change of Supreme Judge. The Supreme Judge is the person who decides whether or not the election is valid or not valid. It has to go to him first. So May is going to be a very interesting time here in Poland, and who knows which way it's going to go. There are some protests in some of the towns. Some people are not very happy, some people are happy, but generally there's a more, use the word relaxed feeling. Like everywhere, people have been in lockdown for some time. I think they want to come out. Now the sun is shining, and people want to exercise. So I'm not too surprised, but I think people are still being quite cautious. They're still keeping the social distancing. They're still standing outside the shops, only so many people in at one time. And I think that's still quite important. I don't know what you think. Do you think that the releasing the lockdown, it's too soon? Do you think it's about time? Do you think this will make a difference? Will there be a second wave? That's something that some people talk about, the second wave that could come. We all wait. I personally feel still very safe here in Poland. I watch everything from a distance as a foreigner living here, but I listen to my students, I listen to what people say. I try not to judge too much, but this month is going to be interesting. Tomorrow is a bank holiday, it's May Day, and so I wonder if people will be traveling very far. There are suggestions that maybe towns like Ostróda, where we have 30,000 people, that we should maybe have police on the borders of the town to ask people where they're going, because this is very much a tourist area. It's what we call the Lake District of Poland. It's the Warmia Mazurów area. People come up from Warsaw, and this might be a problem if people bring the virus up to here, where possibly we are clean. I don't know. I mean, we can't get testing, so we don't know for sure, but as we don't have any cases, and I haven't heard of anybody with any symptoms, so people have been very careful around here. Do you think it would be a good tactic to maybe, you know, stop people coming in, but then people rely on the tourist trade? I don't know about the restaurants opening yet. I haven't seen that. So what do you think? Do you think that the government is not going far enough? Do you think that maybe restaurants should be open? I heard in England they were thinking of opening up restaurants with limited contact, only so many people to a table. I don't know. I really don't know. Some countries are opening up more than others. It's really, you know, people are trying to balance, or politicians are balancing between the economy and people's health. You know, say the people are getting a bit tired of being stuck indoors. It was for a good cause, it was for a good reason. If we're sensible, do you think people will continue the social distancing? Do you think they will, you know, adhere to the rules just to make sure it is safe and we keep this virus away? What do you think? What is it like where you are? Like I say, here in Poland, I feel quite safe. Teenagers are allowed out now. They've been asked not to stand too close to their friends. The reason I'm walking around, this is what they call, this is called in Polish Biała Koszara, the White Barracks, and it was renovated years ago, and now I think it's a very beautiful part of the town. If you look behind me, we have, there we go, so behind me is Mebelux. This is a furniture factory and a display place. It's open, and it shows you that people are quite keen to get back to work, get the economy going, but being cautious. We're heading up now towards the supermarket. I hope you can hear me still. Lorries are delivering. This is the local Biedronka lorry. Everybody from Poland knows Biedronka. Very popular. And you'll see now behind me, Apteeka's open. So people are slowly opening now. I'm going to put my mask up just to, I hope you can still hear me. I just wanted to give you a little short video of what I think is, although this time of uncertainty, but I wanted to give you a video, another part of Ostróda which I haven't filmed before. So now you can see more people out. People are still wearing the masks. Not so many people out as you might expect, but the car park's quite full. Some people are buying ice creams and things. Some people are not wearing masks, some are, but most people are. What do you think? Should it be more strict? I don't see so many police around now, that surprises me. There's not many police around. And yeah, people are being responsible without that. We can see ahead now that in Poland, it's a season when obviously farmers will be picking their fruit, and you'll see everywhere there will be, like behind me now, will be there. There'll be ladies selling fruit. Strawberries will be here soon. This is the supermarket now. Not so many people in there. So it's a difficult time. In some places the open markets are open, some places they're not. I think that maybe if we go back slowly, everything should be okay. Behind me there's some shops there that are open. It's the kids' clothes shop that's open. I'm okay now. The butchers are open. People are getting back to normal. You know, are we taking a risk? Are we being wise? If we do it slowly, we should be okay. Do you think, or not? Yeah, there's a clothes shop behind me now that's open, selling the clothes. And if we come around here as well, you see these beautiful buildings. I mean, sorry, but the renovation's been really nice here in this barracks. It's a really nice part of the town. So this is just a video to bring you up to date with what's happening here in Poland. I'm in the middle of a square now, so I guess there's nobody around here. Yeah, so to summarize, elections coming up 10th of May. Will it happen? Won't it happen? Opening up 4th of May, shopping centres, and some people use the slogan, May the 4th be with you, obviously from the Star Trek. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I hope that people do still be careful. I wouldn't like to go back to the beginning. I wouldn't like the second wave to come in a big way. But, you know, so far, so good here in Poland. And I heard in the UK there's 26,000 deaths. In America, 50,000. In Poland, 550. The number, I think, went up a little bit yesterday, but generally, I don't know what the underlying circumstances were for the people who died. Obviously, it's a tragedy of every death, and my heart and condolences go out to the families and friends of those people. But until we get some more information, and until they start telling us the conditions of the people that die, we really can only assume that obviously COVID-19, you know, is responsible. We don't know what other illnesses they may have had. So this is Peter Dow in the White Barracks, or was the White Barracks in Ostróda, giving you an update. Elections opening up. Supreme Court judge will retire, a new one will come in, and we'll see who will win the battle or not battle. So it's going to be an interesting time now in Poland. But so far, thank you for all your good health greetings. As you can see, I'm still here, and I'm going to wear my mask. I've washed my hands regularly. I'm keeping social distancing, and yeah, thanks for everything. I do read your comments. If I put like a little heart and I put a like, it's because I read it. I can't always write back, even if I don't agree. I give you a heart and a like, because I respect your right to write what you want. You're using nice language. Thank you for that. You don't have to agree with me. Please write your comments down. And if you think I'm wrong, again, write your comments down. I really appreciate what's happening underneath with the comments. It's good when you disagree with each other, that's fine. And I like reading them, and I really appreciate it, and I thank you so much for watching my videos. If you like it, give it a like. And if you like it very much, then subscribe. And I'll keep making them. So this is an update. I think there's nothing else to add. This is just it's still, I still feel very, 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 very happy here in Poland, and I feel safe. My family is safe, and you know, we can go to the forest now, and the forests are beautiful, of course. The trees, the birds, and the flowers. We've got a lake that's beautiful, and I think people want to enjoy that. So but all within, you know, social responsibility. So this is Peter Dow in the White Barracks in Ostruda. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, stay healthy, and I wish you all and your families the very best. Until my next video, Peter Dow, Ostruda, an Englishman in Poland. Bye, take care.